We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. We are in Pitbull Stadium, just outside Miami, the home field of the FIU Panthers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the third-ranked team, the Florida International Panthers. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Handed off. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it in the open. That's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
New set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He makes the grab. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Ball handed off. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play. Pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what you talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. They give their running back plenty of room to rumble.
The Pirates have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They jump on top early.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
East Carolina, 7. Florida International, 0.
Bringing it out, it's Donald. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him about the 14. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk. In a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
14, Florida International, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Launches it deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, knocked right through.
Carolina, 14. Florida International, 7.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Hands off to the left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After that incompletion, it's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Incomplete for a third straight play. Well, they need 8 yards on fourth down to keep this drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Pirates will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
East Carolina, 21. Florida International, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Donald. Tackled at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jefferson. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Donald. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida International.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. Well, just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, as the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day,
the ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, FIU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
28, East Carolina, 21.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Pressure is coming. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the 1st down.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. They do it for a 2nd time. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. They get the 2nd half started with a running play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive.
I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
First and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Toss play to the outside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Donald. Tackle made after a big gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 for them.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here he goes. Now the 40. At the 20. Inside the touchdown. East Carolina. Way too much speed on that play.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Donald. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, A lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He makes the grab.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Panthers. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
35, East Carolina, 28.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team.
Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Breaks free. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Pirates with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Bustled out of bounds, close to the end zone.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Toss play, running right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, you don't normally expect a corner to make a tackle like this, but he saves a touchdown. What a play by the young corner.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
First and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Donald. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go, first play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down.
Let's go! Let's go! There!
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot to the left side. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Bursts into space. Touchdown, Florida International. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
East Carolina, 35.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Touchdown, FIU. The defense gets involved in the scoring. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. caught by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He's got it with room to run. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The Pirates will crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense really clicking.
East Carolina, number 88.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Kicker off for the extra point.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Florida International 49, East Carolina 42.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Donald. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looks left and finds his target there. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run here, lets it go. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Wants to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. He's got it, enough for a first down. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
56, East Carolina 42.
trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Will take over.
East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Pirates hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
The Pirates pick up enough for a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. The Pirates come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. The Pirates are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the 1st play of this drive. Grinding away with a running game. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw over the middle. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida International.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
63, East Carolina, 42.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock, and they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, FIU! Still no answer for the passing game.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 42. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. First play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
From the shotgun, drops back. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
East Carolina, 42.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone.
The return is brought down in the 16. And East Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, he threw another one. That's now 2 fourth-quarter picks, down by multiple scores. Any chance at coming back now is all for naught. I think that's their last gasp.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.